The story of Abraham and Sarah in Egypt begins in the book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 10 to Genesis, chapter 13, verse 2. The story shows how one person who does not have faith in God may lose everything that he feels is important to him. The book explains how Abraham was delivered to the land of Canaan by God. Canaan was a large and wealthy country and also viewed as the promised land. Canaan is now viewed as an area of different countries such as Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, and Israel.
Over time, a famine had spread across the country. There was little to no rain, which made it difficult for crops to grow and food to be found. To avoid this, Abraham decided that he, as well as Sarah, would move to Egypt until the famine was over. God did not tell Abraham to do this, which would be seen as a test of his faith in God, in which case Abraham failed due to making his own decisions to leave anyway. As the trip to Egypt started, Abraham knew that there could be a problem. Sarah's beauty would cause the Egyptians to kill Abraham so they could take Sarah away from him. Sarah was considered beautiful because at the time she was middle-aged at 65 without any children. Not only that, but also the fact that many Egyptian men preferred foreign women or women from outside the country because they felt that Egyptian women were not as attractive. With that in mind, Abraham told Sarah to say that she was his sister instead of his wife. Even though this was partly true because Sarah was his half-sister, it would take the trouble away from their true relationship as husband and wife.
When they arrived, the Pharaoh's officials told him that a beautiful woman has came into Egypt. When this happened, the Pharaoh saw her and immediately wanted her to be a part of his harem. Abraham was treated with riches due to the Pharaoh being told that Sarah was his sister and nothing more. He was rewarded with sheep, cattle, camels, and maidservants. One of those maidservants he received was Hagar, who would later become his slave wife. As time passed, it is to be believed that the treatment of Sarah while in Egypt angered God. The anger resulted in God inflicting diseases upon the Pharaoh. After learning about the true identity of Sarah as she relates to Abraham, the Pharaoh called him and asked what he has done to him and why did he not say that Sarah was his wife. After returning Sarah to Abraham, he insisted that they leave Egypt immediately. To make sure that Abraham was safe, he sent his men to make sure that he returned home with all of the gifts that the Pharaoh had gave him. The moral of the Abraham and Sarah story is that God's people should trust Him completely and not resort to self-directed schemes that may go against what God will want us to do. Abraham became very rich in Egypt, but he almost lost two very important things. One was his relationship with Sarah, and two was his relationship with God.